It's the holiday extravaganza. Woo! Look at this. We are packed with Christmas and holiday spirit. We're wearing green and red. We did not plan that, by the way. You might look at this and think we planned it.
No,
we did not. We did not.
We did
Nick
not.
obviously didn't get his elf hat though to wear.
No, nobody. Nobody. I missed the memo on that one.
Yep, it was some memo on that one. Well, we have a great show for you guys today because it is the holiday extravaganza. We got prizes to give away. We got sharks to shout out. We got all kinds of stuff. It is going to be a fun way to kick off this upcoming holiday week. So with that, I am going to cue the intro.
Are you ready for the fastest 60 minutes of local marketing strategy, tactics, tips, and fun on planet Earth? It's now time. The moment you've been waiting for. After 167 agonizing hours, they've returned. Broadcasting live from their island retreats, smack dab in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and now back for a brand new Sharks Live show. It's your hosts, the Offline Sharks, Tom Gaddis and Nick Ponte.
Apparently, it's just Tom Gaddis. You're back.
I was looking at our new sample cards.
Oh yeah, great.
Are we keeping those in the DL or?
No. We can show them. We don't have all of them yet. This was just the first batch.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you that we have new sample cards for CCSU. So we had these specifically made for CCSU so that they're not branded for Hawaii, and we designed all those ads on there from scratch. So they're not like when you go and show this to a business owner, it just looks like something you created, right? So they look really good.
Shop local logo, kind of like white label ish.
Yep. Yeah. And it says at the bottom, I think the fastest way to get your business noticed, right? Isn't that the little subtext there?
I like that. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to have those sample cards, and then we have some where all the ad spaces are blank and they show the sizes, but we haven't gotten those in yet. So exciting.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah. I just feel like we should have made a Santa shark.
A Santa. Man, you're really slacking on the Christmas cheer this year, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, you don't understand. I've been tearing my house apart because I know I have those holiday lights that go around your neck, and I cannot for the life of me find them. Remember I wore them last year? They blink. They were like red, blue, yellow. Oh, I couldn't find them anywhere.
Oh, man.
I was like...
I'm so the opposite. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm like the opposite of Tom. I can't do that stuff. So my wife wears these, she's like a school teacher. That's what she reminds me of, a school teacher. She goes to work. She's a nurse, right? She goes to the hospital and she wears the little dangly Christmas light earrings that like light up and has all the like flair and all the, and her name tag. I'm just like, man.
Yeah.
That's aggressive. I just look at that and I think that's aggressive. That is aggressive holiday cheer.
I found these little lights that I hung up behind me just to get some lights in. It was like, I just got to get some in, but I don't know.
Those are looking good. I have been called Scrooge before. Just saying.
Just saying, yeah. Well, that's okay. That's all right. It's good to have fun, especially on the holiday extravaganza show, right? We always try to make this live a special one and give away lots of stuff.
We've been doing the extravaganza years before we were doing a live, like a regularly scheduled live show.
Yeah. We used to just have the holiday extravaganza before we were doing this every week. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'd do it, give stuff away, kick off the holiday spirit. I see lots of Merry Christmases coming in. Aloha, Zach.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you're feeling the Christmas cheer, go ahead and hit the like button on this stream.
Yeah. I said I didn't know whether to wear the elf hat or the Santa hat. Because I have both. I've got my OU Sooners Santa hat that I love to wear.
I remember that one.
I was wearing that in the video the other day. I shot a video the other day. I was wearing that Santa hat.
Cameron says we need to talk about my flare. Tom, you're only wearing 37 pieces of flare. That's not enough.
Is that the bare minimum?
Yeah.
Some people like to do more than the bare minimum, Nick. So funny.
Kristen said she's here for the prizes and the camaraderie.
You're in the right place.
I hope you got a peppermint mocha posted up on your desk with you too.
I told Nick and Cameron on the huddle, I said, we dropped the ball this year because when this live started, I should have been dressed like a Christmas tree. I was like, if it just started and I were just like my face and I was a Christmas tree, that would have been awesome. But we dropped the ball. Maybe next year.
Next year.
I'm the elf in the bookshelf, Frank.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him, Frank. Come on.
I'm the elf on the shelf, man. My kids just take me around and hide me places and send pictures to the family. It's really great.
Crack me up.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we should give away a prize. Let's give away a present. Shouldn't say prize. Let's give away a present.
A present. Yeah, we had, just so you guys know, we had some thoughts. We had some discussion about what we're going to do on this extravaganza. You know, we normally give out some Cash App money. Still might give out some Cash App money, but we have some other ideas for some prizes as well. We've got we're going to give away some Small Business Rescue Squad merchandise. You guys remember Small Business Rescue Squad? You guys see that company that we started a while back with Jake Bob Ross? So we're going to send some of that out. And
the link for that? What's the link to go there? I'm going to go there and look at what's on there. Do you remember?
Local Marketing Gear. I think that's what it's called. Localmarketinggear.com. And if you guys are excited for some of these prizes and presents, and gifts, let us know in the comments. Oh,
that was right, by the way. Local Marketing Gear. Good memory.
Mm-hmm.
There's Bob's Christmassy face.
Maybe you could pull up your screen so
Bobsy.
Some of the other elves can see.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so here I am. I'm on localmarketinggear.com.
There he is, the man himself.
There he is. Yep. That great picture.
There's that red hoodie. That's that hoodie I want.
I was going to say Nick wants this hoodie, so I think we should give away at least one red hoodie.
Oh, I want that red hoodie. I'm going to have to be ordering one.
He said he wants one. He was like, I want one. Is that the only hoodie we have?
No, it comes in different colors too, but I saw Jake wearing it in a video and I was like, ooh, that red hoodie. Like it just looks so fresh.
Yeah, because you have so many opportunities to wear a hoodie here in Maui.
I do. I'm kind of like, it's funny that you say that because although there aren't very many opportunities to wear a hoodie, I'm somewhat of a hoodie collector. I just, for some reason, have convinced myself that I need, 6, 7, maybe 10, and never get to wear them. So,
well, what cracks me up about the hoodies, and maybe this is because you have lived here your whole life, but my daughter, Paige, who has lived here since she was, really young. So we've been here, we moved here in 2010, so 10 years now. She sometimes we're going to leave the house and I turn around and I go, Paige, you're dressed like it's 20 degrees outside. She will have on a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a beanie. I'm like, you're the only person that's dressed like it's winter. It's 86 degrees outside. I like to wear this, Dad. I'm like, oh my God, how are you not?
Fashion.
Oh, so crazy.
Oh, we're getting laughed at in the other rooms. The other office elves are laughing at us.
Well, Elle is the same way. She's always
she's wearing a hoodie right now. Exactly.
Bundled up like it's 35 degrees outside.
Yeah. I came in this office today and it was hot, and she was wearing a hoodie. I had to crank down the AC, bring it down toward Christmas level.
Yeah,
because that's where we are today.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's give away some Small Business Rescue Squad. What should we give away first? Do we want to start off with a bang and do a hoodie?
Yeah. Let's do a hoodie. We got lots of. Who needs a hoodie, by the way? Maybe you can let us know who needs a hoodie, because I saw somebody said they have lots of hoodie opportunities in Minnesota, which I would strongly agree there. Brian says fashion over function. True dat. Leah says that means you're old, Tom. All the kids dress like that.
And I suspect if we lived somewhere cold, they would always want to dress like it's hot. I think they just do the opposite. That's just how they're programmed.
Right. Yep. Let me pull up my show notes here. Do we have a some good questions? Or are we gonna what were your thoughts on delivery here? Let's see. I have some questions that we can ask. Got a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to just start with that?
Yeah, let's start with the question.
Okay.
And then maybe later we might not, maybe we won't do questions. Maybe we'll do something else.
Maybe we'll do a riddle. Maybe we'll do pick a number.
Yeah.
Let's do pick a number. Yeah, that'll be good too. All right.
Ooh, we
so
could do that. Like, we could type it on a screen and then hide it. And then when somebody guesses a number, we could just share our screen so everybody would see what it is. And then we'd see who's closest.
I like that. We could even, yep. No, it's not Kevin. It's not Kevin. All right, here we go. First person to get this answer correct. It's a 2-part answer. I've been watching a lot of Jeopardy lately. I don't know if you guys have. I mean, like Jeopardy on Netflix without commercials. It's like a drug. So, it's a 2-part answer. There's 2 answers to win this. You got to get them both correct. First person to get it correct wins a Small Business Rescue Squad red hoodie. Well, you can pick whatever color you want, but I think you should get the red. Just saying. All right, here we go. The question is, please name 2 Offline Sharks custom website themes. So name 2 of our themes. We've got several. If you get the name of just 2 of them correct, you will win the hoodie. First person.
Yeah, we've been doing some things with our website themes in the background too, because one of them we actually got listed on the AppSumo marketplace.
Did you guys see that, by the way?
Really exciting for us.
Yeah. You know what else we should do? I just thought of something.
What's that?
I just thought of a great thing that we should do. I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
Well, Nick, I don't know if I'd go that far.
I mean, come on.
Come on. Like,
come on.
Back to reality here. Let's go.
Let's see. Diane Hill is our winner. The roofer and the AGM theme.
Woo! Congratulations, Diane. That is awesome. Diane, you are the winner of a brand new Small Business Rescue Squad unisex hoodie. That's awesome. So, Diane, the team will reach out to you. You can give them your size and what color you want. Maybe we can check out the options. Just let us know, and we will get that ordered and shipped out to you.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. All right, we'll give away some more. We'll give away some more of these here in a minute.
Yeah, we've got some more.
We're gonna have more prizes as we go. More presents as we go. We're feeling jolly. I like right before I came in here, I just slammed a big glass of eggnog, doused a candy cane, was like, all right, let's get this on.
Well, we have somewhat of a regular programming that we're going to go through, right?
We do. Actually, before we get to that though, I do want to point out something that I don't know if everybody knows this, but so inside the Facebook group, our team is in there, right? But one of our team in particular, Shushan, she's like our designated community manager at Offline Sharks. I don't know if you guys all knew that. So that's her position at Offline Sharks. And so that's why you see her a lot in the Facebook group, commenting, helping out on the live show, all that stuff. She does a fantastic job. And one of the ideas that she's been implementing this past week is the use of hashtags in the group. And it's really funny how this happened, because we started talking about this, and then like the next day, Facebook sent her something. So it was like we were like 2 days ahead of the curve. But there's this post in the group, and if you guys can take a look at it, basically what you do is whenever you make a post in the group, you always start your post with one of these hashtags. And what that will do is allow people who come into the group to easily find information they're looking for. So for instance, if you just wanted things related to Agency Growth Machine, you could search for that hashtag, right? And maybe you wanted, well, let me go through the categories, and then I can give you some examples. So any post that you make, you always want to start with this. So you either want to put in either hashtag ask, and that's if it's a post where you're asking a question. So if you're asking a question, hashtag ask. That will also allow our team to easily find those questions and make sure you're getting answers and all that stuff as well. You can use hashtag share, and that is if your post is sharing a resource. So if you're sharing a resource, you use hashtag share. A reminder though, absolutely 0 affiliate links. Okay. That is grounds for removal from the group. So you don't want to do that. So hashtag share if you're sharing a resource. Hashtag give if your post is giving helpful advice or strategy. So if you have something you're doing, like Dorn makes a lot of these types of posts, things he's doing in his agency, he'd use hashtag give. And then hashtag win if your post is about a win, like you closed a deal, you got a new client, whatever that looks like, right? So, and then there's some examples here that you can look at in the Facebook group, right? So like here's a hashtag ask and hashtag AGM. Anyone know why I'm getting a Google map error in my listings? So that's how you would do that, right? There's an example of a share, a give, and a win right here. So that will help you guys be able to quickly find things as well as our team help find things for you. So if you guys could do that, if you could, look at this post, get a grasp on how the hashtags work and start implementing that, it would be fantastic.
It's a super smart strategy. I mean, there's, our group is growing so much. So I think it's going to be a really good thing to have implemented.
Yeah, I think so too. And the idea itself actually came from one of our sharks. One of our sharks sent that idea in and was like, oh, that sounds good. So we ran it by the team and we got it implemented. So,
you know what we should do too? Shashan, could we also, because I know she's here with us, could we include in our show notes each week a winner of the best give post? So whoever over the course of the week has the best post where they hashtag give in it and they, some great piece of information, we will give them a prize as well on the marketing jam session for that week. So as you guys know, we want to, hook everybody up that helps to contribute to our community. So the more you give, the more opportunity you have to get.
That's awesome. That's what the holidays are about, right? Giving.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder. I hope you guys watched that video I did the other day about that, because that's a good reminder, not just for personally, but also in your business, remember that.
It's true. And that'll be, I think that's a good thing to have just rolling. Like,
yeah, that's a good addition.
Yeah. Beyond this week, we just keep doing it.
Yeah. No, I think that's really great. Awesome. Well, it is time to do some shark shout outs. This is that part of the program where we recognize members in our group posting their hashtag wins. So we've got a few of those lined up. I'm going to exit out of this one. See, our first shark shout out goes to Mr. Devin Atkins. So Devin said, I know some of y'all said realtors aren't the way to go. Must have got a little pushback on realtors, but look, close a 500 deal for a real estate agent. So way to go, Devin. It's been great to watch Devin in this process because he's been posting like things for and asking for feedback, which takes a lot anyway. But then he's been like implementing some of those changes and he just keeps pushing forward. And man, look, it paid off. $500 deal.
Yeah. And I was the one that mentioned, or I was one of the ones that mentioned that a lot of real estate agents don't make for the best clients. And that doesn't mean that all of them don't make for the best clients. There is, like I said, in what I told Devin, the 1 or 2% of real estate agents who make all the money, at least here, because Devin's here, right? He's here in Maui. He lives like just a few minutes from us. Just a small portion of the real estate agents here are the ones doing the lion's share of the work, making all the money. The other portion, and there are a lot, there's like 2,000 something real estate agents for this tiny little island because real estate is such a massive industry here. There's so much money to be made. The price of real estate is so astronomically expensive. We have the second lowest property tax in the nation. So people are parking money here in this real estate because we're on an island. There's only so much of it, right? So a lot of people are here trying to sell real estate. But that being said, there's a very small amount of the people that are selling 99% of the real estate. And so in terms of clients, like, of course, you want that small percentage, right? The people that have money to pay you. And, Tom and I we've both worked with a lot of real estate agents. Most of the time, what has your experience been?
It's been a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge.
Not always.
I mean, not always, but like I think and I have good friends that are real estate agents, and one of the things they told me kind of early on too, that here on Maui is kind of like it's kind of like Hollywood with actors. You know how like whenever you run into somebody in Hollywood, no matter what they're doing, like if they're working at a restaurant or like, oh, they're just doing it part-time because really they're an actor. Here in Maui, that's kind of how real estate agents are. Like everybody does real estate. Like
that's a good analogy.
And I do real estate. Like it's kind of crazy. But I think part of it too, because of that, that's why you get that feeling, because you have so many people that aren't established, that are just trying to get their real estate agency off the ground, or they're just doing it on the side. And that's a different type of client. Like working with that type of client requires a different type of offer. Now, if you're going after the established agencies, the established places where there's a lot of agents in one office, all that stuff like that's a different story. But when you're talking about, just that a person who's maybe doing it on the side or trying to get their business going, which tends to be a lot of the type of real estate agents that reach out to you, like they have a lot of things stacked against them. They have all these expenses that they have to pay to be a real estate agent. And so typically budgets are tight. So one thing you can do for those types of clients though, is if you can structure an offer with all that stuff in mind, then you can work with those clients really well, knowing that, hey, this offer is specifically for them. And by that, I mean, maybe it helps them do something. It's not a pain for you to fulfill. Like you can fulfill it easy, and you can do it at a really great price where they're getting a lot of value for what they're paying. That's another avenue you can go. And I guess the other part of that too is like, when you're talking about getting bigger clients that have bigger budgets, like that just takes time no matter where you are. Like you're just not going to find or land those types of clients quickly all the time. Yeah.
But also to Devin's, what he's done, he landed a client and both Tom and I also had clients with not a lot of a budget to invest in their business. And, I would highly recommend like anybody just really getting started to like get as many clients as you possibly can, whether you really think that they are, the best, the good, whatever, just all, and get that experience, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. The quicker you get that experience, I mean, the better you're going to, or the quicker you're going to have success, regardless of what you're doing. So, who knows? This client for Devin could be a client for the rest of his time in business, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's an awesome job, Devin. And I love that Devin said he talked to over 200 people before he got this one to go through. I mean, that's doing it, right? Like that's what it takes. Just keep going. So awesome job.
Yep.
Awesome job. Our next chart shout out goes to Mr. Lonnie Welch. So Lonnie is also going after real estate clients, and he got this is an update on his first real estate brokerage client. They closed today. It's a small brokerage, but they're looking to grow. So it says, it was funny. I was trying to put together this whole presentation that we barely looked at. I spent about 3 hours working on it and come to finding out the company's wife really just wanted to meet me. Oh, that's a nice feeling. I'm using the real estate template to build out the site, so this should be fun. I promised myself I get back to going through the course this week. Here are some of the details of the deal. So $1,700 for the website, hosting $200 per year, Gmb $650, SEO $1,000 per month, and PPC we haven't decided on a budget yet.
That is a solid client right there, man. Yeah. Tom, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we need to get more into real estate.
Hey, prove us wrong. We want you to prove us wrong.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, I'll be the first to admit that I'm wrong. So you guys,
and sometimes too, like I think you hit on a big nail on the head too. Is like sometimes it depends on your area and your specific market. Mm-hmm. I think some of the issues we run into with that here are specific to Maui. Not saying they can't be overcome or you can't get around them, but I think they're kind of specific to us. But awesome job, Lonnie. Awesome job.
Yeah, nice, Lonnie. Nicely done.
little high five there.
Yeah.
Our next shark shout out goes to Jocelyn Wing. Jocelyn said, I just wanted to share my excitement. A credit card processing company is reviewing my proposal. They need a website redesign, SEO, and social media. I told them if they sign up today, I'll place them on my AGM restaurant website. Sold. Ho. Look at that. Leveraging the power of the community resource website to close the deal. Another roofing company just called and their website got hacked. The designer cannot be found. That is a common theme among designers. So they're reviewing my proposal, and I mentioned to them my AGM roofing website. Then I'll pick up 3 gift cards from a new restaurant that's opening this week. So another one for my coupon mailer. They found my lanerrestaurants.com website on Facebook. She says, I'm swamped with success, my new power words. That's really awesome, Jocelyn. I know you've been working hard. I see all the stuff you post in the group. That's really great to see you having success.
And I love to see that. You know, one of the things that sticks out to me about this is an email that we had gotten, I think 2 days ago, from the county of Maui about how they're looking to help restaurants, again, specifically restaurants, because of lockdown pandemic. Did you see that, Tom? So the government is basically allowing restaurants here to open up on the streets, curbside, outside of their business, set up tables. And they weren't before. Some of them that had outdoor seating were able to do this, but now all the ones that don't really have a specified regulated area where they were doing outdoor seating before, now they can go out and put some tables out and chairs and serve their customers outside. And, you know, hey, we have a list of restaurants here in our area that we can help to communicate that with, let them know, help them let their customers know, you know, maybe they're going to be doing some special offering to their outdoor seating or pairing or whatever it is. I mean, this is another great example of having a community resource website set up ahead of things going on and being able to leverage it to help other businesses in your area. You wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't already have it set up. It's one of the reasons we stress, like, having an asset like a community resource website in your business is going to pay itself off in dividends if you have it set up and you're actively growing it, right? It's like a little startup. You're actively growing it. You're putting the word out there about it. You're posting on social media. You're building your email list. I mean, if you do that, you're building a serious business.
Yeah, totally agree. And it's like that thing, I always say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. So if you don't have that set up, like, you just got to do it. Like, the longer you wait, the longer that, you know, the longer it takes to get that traction, right? So you just got to do it.
Yeah, and another thing I like about what Jocelyn has, and the last shout out we had is they're like, these are compound invoices. It's not just for SEO. It's not just for a website. There's like 3 or 4 different services. Like, you guys are doing a great job selling multiple things to the same person. In fact, that's what my YouTube video this weekend is about. It's about nurturing your customer relationships so you can sell multiple things to one person rather than always having to go out and find multiple customers. You just do that. And this is a great example of that. So keep your eye out for that video this weekend too.
Yeah, really awesome. Now, I know we have one more shark. Let's do one more shout out, and then we need to give away another present.
Okay.
All right. Our final shark shout out goes to David Bennett. So David said, update on my December 12th post regarding the private gym owner. I closed him on monthly social media postings and will throw in social offers fulfilled via Bright Social. Should be a good time for him to increase his following in anticipation of fitness-related New Year's resolutions. Yeah, this is a great time for gyms right now. Also, best was a website redesign and Gmb management in the future. So check that out. He got a payment, so a deposit for the invoice. Awesome work.
I missed. Is that a brand new post in the group? Yeah, it is too.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that one. I was going to say, how did that one slip by me? That is a awesome gig there, David. That's congratulations. And you're using Bright Social to fulfill. There's a lot of content already set up there for you for gyms.
Yeah, I mean, this time of the year, gyms do know they get an influx of memberships and stuff with the resolutions.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's give away another present. What should we do this time? Are we going to do another small business rescue squad? Are
What
we
do you
going to do
think?
some offline Sharks merch? It's up to you.
What do you guys think? Should we do one more of those hoodies, or should we switch it up? Long sleeve shirts are pretty cool too, actually. Let's do some more small business rescue squad stuff, because we haven't done that for a while. We've been kind of like holding that stuff. We've been hiding it from everybody.
We've got the long sleeve shirts. We've got the short sleeve shirts. We've got a crew neck sweatshirt. What do we want to do?
Let's do this. The next person that wins will be able to pick an item off of there. Yep.
Problem solved.
And so the way that we'll do this one is I'm going to write out, we're going to do pick a number. We're going to do pick a number, and it's going to be, hold on. I'm going to pull up a notepad here just so you guys know that I'm not changing my number and cheating for anybody. Hold on. Where's my notepad on this computer? Let's see. Notepad. There we go. Notes. Okay, so I've written a number down on this note on the other screen here, and it is a number in between the amount of people on this stream. So between 1 and 72.
Oh, between 1. Oh, I don't know what happened to Nick there. I see numbers coming in. Nick got kicked off the live. Patches, settle down. Patches was getting upset because Nick got kicked off the live, I think. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for Nick to come back to find out what the number is.
Whoops.
Hey, boy, numbers have been pouring in while you've been reconnecting.
Whoa, I see the number once. I just need to make sure that, man, whoa.
You got kicked off right as you said, and I have a number.
Yeah, I hit a hotkey and it closed my tab. Wow, somebody got it so fast. Here, look, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see that I'm not kidding around here. Somebody already got it. The number is 42. 42. Oh. And I believe Patty had gotten it like right out of the gate. Patty Rakowski, look at that.
There was a lot right before her. Oh man. Allison got so close. So close.
43. Wow.
Oh, wait, no. I see somebody before Patty.
No, Patty put that even earlier. Like, keep scrolling up.
Did? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. But you know what? Let's give one to Amna too.
She did. That's right. But yeah, let's do one for Emma too. That's awesome. They both got it.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do both of them. So Patty and
Amna.
Patty and Amna. Both get to pick what you want from the Small Business Rescue Squad site.
Yeah.
So you got that. Woohoo! Should have queued up some Christmas songs.
Do you really? She wants to give me the red hoodie.
Oh, they were trying to take a thing. They asked if they could give a gift because they wanted to get you the red hoodie.
Aw. That's pretty awesome.
Patty, we'll get Nick a red hoodie.
Well, yeah. I want you to have one too.
Yeah.
But I will get one. I thank you. Thank you, Patty. That's very sweet.
That's super awesome. Congratulations to both of you.
Yes.
A couple of things. So let's do, I know what we want to do right now. Let's do a quick, what is Tom reading? Because I do have a book this week to recommend.
Oh, are you reading the 12 Days of Christmas?
I'm not reading the 12 Days of Christmas. It's so funny. I saw this list of this. So there's this place. I don't know if any of you on here have ever heard of the Do lectures. I'd never heard of this company, but they it's pretty interesting. But they had a list of like the best business books of this year or something. And I went down the list and was like, and on the list, one of the books on their list was Dr. Seuss's All the Things. What's it called? All the things you can be, or all the things you'll do, all the things you'll do. And it got me thinking. I was like, it would be interesting to make a business book list of all kids books. Like I started thinking about all these kids books that would be great for entrepreneurs to read, like The Giving Tree, classic kids book, right? The Giving Tree, The Velveteen Rabbit, like talking about being real and authentic. I was like, ooh, there's all kinds of like kids books that would be great for entrepreneurs to read. But I didn't pick a kids book this week. I digress. But I did want to pick a book that was fitting for the time of year, coming to the end of the year, going into another year. So I picked a book that has sold a lot of copies, and it's been around for a long time. It's by a guy named David J. Schwartz. He's a PhD. And I forget, I'll tell you, this book has been around so long, Nick, that I am looking at the back. I actually bought it at a Borders.
Whoa, we had a Borders back in the day. We don't anymore.
Yeah, I actually bought it at Borders. The name of the book is called The Magic of Thinking Big.
I think I have that book.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic book. I think I can't remember who I heard about it from, but it's got a lot, and it's been, gosh, I read this so long ago, but it's really got a lot of great stuff that I think, around this time of year, there's a couple of things that I always go back to. One is I want to remind myself of what's possible, right? Remind myself that, look, I can actually do the things I set my mind to, and how can I structure those things? But I also read this kind of stuff because, there's things I want to accomplish in 2021, and the chances of me making a resolution and completing them are pretty slim. So, I have to constantly be reminding myself how to continue to move forward and get stuff done. So books like this, like The Magic of Thinking Big, help me kind of wrap my head around that, and also get me fired up to do bigger things, right? To expand my thinking and how I can grow. So highly recommend this one, The Magic of Thinking Big, David J. Schwartz.
Nice one. Can I throw a second book out there?
Yeah.
Just because you talked about the kids book, it's a short read. Cameron actually shared this book with me, and it's pretty relevant right now. I think it's a children's book. It's called The Shark and the Goldfish. You guys read that? Anybody read The Shark and the Goldfish?
I haven't read that one. I don't think it's actually a kid's book.
It's not really a kid's book. But it's a short book. Okay, it's not a kid's book. It's a short, super short read. It's basically about, fear and uncertainty and doubt and economic. And yeah, it's definitely not a kid's book in the economy. But I mean, it's super relevant right now, right? For anybody that is sitting there thinking about like, oh wow, now's not a good time to be doing anything, or it's such a crazy time and I shouldn't start a business, or I shouldn't put myself out there. Like that book, The Shark and the Goldfish, is, especially because you're all sharks. I mean, you guys should read that book just because of that, right? The Shark and the Goldfish.
Yeah, I looked at that list of the books. I got today. They actually came today. I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 new books off their list that I thought, oh, these would be good. And then I got one that I bought you as a gift. So I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh, wow.
I think you're going to like it. I saw the title and I was like, oh, I got to get that for Nick. It's one they write. But it's one of their best business books. So I think should be good, I hope.
Nice.
So yeah, and by the way, you guys can always find the books that we talk about on the show, unless they're like not a side note. I don't know about The Shark and the Goldfish. Maybe we should throw that on there, Shushan. But you can go to offlinesharks.com/books and see all the books that we recommend and all that stuff. All right, let's give away a cash prize. Let's give away some cash holiday money. Can we do that? I just want to hear the sound effects.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Let's do it.
You just wanted to play it.
I did. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get to play the money song. We got to do at least one.
Okay. You guys, this is for some cash money. This question, straight up cash, stocking stuffer. Huh?
How much are we going to give?
I don't know. How much should we give? $50.
Done. $50.
50 doll hairs. Doll hairs. All right. The question. First person to get this question correct, you have to get. It's a It's a 4-part answer. Very simple though. What are the 4 hashtags that we ask you to use when creating a post in the group? We just talked about it.
Great question. Yep. Great question.
Yep. You have to have all 4 of them to win the $50 first.
I just realized too, Nick, I can look more like an elf if I really look short, don't I?
You should have put a bunch of like big things behind you to make your like perspective really small.
Have a really big glass that I'm drinking out of.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been great.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody got it, but they're not signed in, so I don't know who that is. I can't see them. Kevin. Doll hair. Who's this? Come on, you gotta sign in to our stream so we know who you are. You should know by now. I don't know.
Well, somebody can look on can somebody from the team look in we can't see it on here, but they can see it in the actual thread of the post.
Should we just skip them for not like signing in? Should we just skip them?
No.
No?
That would not be very Christmassy, Nick.
Oh. I was gonna say, I mean,
holiday spirit, bro. Holiday spirit.
Well, look, Chad signed in. Signed in.
Was he the next one down?
Yep, there he is. I say we give it to Chad.
Let's do Chad. All right, we'll do both of them. We'll do Chad and we'll do whoever it was.
If we can figure out who this is.
On the team needs to look and see who that is. But you both get $50.
Chad, share your cash tag with us in the comments and we will send out $50 your way. And if you aren't in the US because you don't have Cash App, I'm sorry, but you can give us your PayPal email.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations to whoever that was in the beginning. And Chad. That's awesome. Okay, so let's do this real quick too, because we have another part of our regularly scheduled program, which is our member of the week. I haven't even looked to see who the member of the week is. So just so you guys know, we give out a prize every week for the member who is the most engaged in the Facebook group for the previous week. So our team is in there. We're in there. We're looking for people that are contributing, giving, answer questions, doing all their things. So our member, and we send you some great shark prizes. So our member of the week. Hold on. I got to share my screen. Are you ready, Nick?
I'm ready.
The member of the week this week is Jocelyn Wing. Congratulations, Jocelyn.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. So, Jocelyn, our team's going to be reaching out to you. We appreciate everything you do for our community and all your input. Just being a great member of the Facebook group. So, thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations on your recent wins. Could everybody tag Jocelyn, especially if she's helped you out in the last week or so? You've seen her post, you found them motivating. You've asked a question. She's probably chimed in to help you. I'm sure she'd really appreciate it. But yeah, she's been doing great. Awesome. It must be pretty funny if you're not on the live stream and you get member of the week and all of a sudden your Facebook just blows up.
Yeah.
I like doing that. I like it's like just blows up your app. That's pretty funny. You guys help us do that, and I think it's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's great. All right, let's see, what did we do? Oh, so one of the things that we should talk about, Nick, and I don't know if you made a link. Did you make a link for what we got going on?
For the deals?
Yeah. Do we have one? I think we have
Hmm.
one, don't we? It's in the show notes.
Let me see.
Ah,
I
here
can
we
make one if you want to start talking about it.
Yeah. So every year for the past few years during this holiday season, we do a thing we call the 12 Deals of Christmas. And so basically the way it works is every day we put out something new for our community. And it's not always things for sale. Sometimes there's free stuff. So we start on day one, we release something. Day two, sometimes the thing that we give you is free. Sometimes it's at a big discount. You just never know. That's part of the fun of the 12 Deals of Christmas. And so that's going on right now. And it's going to continue on through next week. So I want to make sure you guys all have the opportunity to go get the things we give away free, see the things that, that we're offering at big discounts. They're all things that we feel like could really help you, get things set up and make a dent in 2021 as quickly as possible. So if you want to check it out, you just go to offlinesharks.com/Christmas and check on that page every day. Because every day, we'll add a new deal. So if you go there now, you'll see all the deals that have already been released. And then tomorrow there'll be another one, and the next day another one as we continue to grow them out. So it's a lot of fun. We love doing the 12 Deals of Christmas. It's fun coming up with all the different things, the free stuff, and what are we going to offer and all those things. So just know that Nick and I, we put a lot of thought and time into that. They really are the things that we believe have the biggest impact for people in our community. So check them out, and we appreciate it and hope you guys, take advantage of the 12 deals.
Yeah. And one of my, if you're going to see Tom in a Santa hat, there he is right there.
My hat, yeah.
But one of my favorite deals, you guys, is, and you can go here and you can see all this now. One of my favorite deals is a free one that's already there. So if you haven't claimed it yet, is the one presented by Ron Cunningham, who was a longtime shark and he recently passed away. But it was a training that he did for our group. And so we wanted to bring that up and share it with you all. And Ron, when he was crushing it, with everything that he was doing, and he was in the Philippines too, right? So yeah. he was not in the U.S. He was doing Agency Growth Machine. He was doing the mailer.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my video just froze. Do you see that?
Yeah, your picture shows. Yeah. Well, this training in particular, he was getting a lot of traction with Alignable, right? And using the social site Alignable to generate interest in what he was doing. So we asked him to do a whole training on it, and he did, and it was great. And yeah, it's you guys will enjoy it, and it's absolutely free, so you can just download it. Let's see what other deals are on there. Hold on, I should pull this up too. Back. Okay.
There are a lot of good deals on here, you guys.
Yeah, there are a lot of good deals on there. And well, let's give something else away. We need to give away some more presents.
Okay, we'll give away another gift, and then we'll also wrap about some of the questions we have.
Yeah, that sounds
for the
good.
Remaining time. Okay, cool. Let me see here.
My hat keeps getting all wonky.
Your hat? Hat is getting wonky?
Yeah, because I can't tell which way I'm supposed to turn it to straighten up. That's
yeah,
fine.
your ears are looking
I mean, those are pretty good ears, yeah.
looking a little pointy there, Tom. Okay, so we need a question. What was that? What was the other strategy that you wanted to use to give something away?
Well, let's see. We did see, look, I can't figure out where I'm supposed to be grabbing. That's the problem. Let's see. How do we do it? Why don't we have let's see. We did questions. We did a number giveaway. What else could we do?
I have I guess we could just do another question.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the easiest thing, I
Seems like
guess.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Should we make it more of a difficult? I had a really difficult question, but I don't think we should do that. Let's do this. So the first person that can answer this correctly will get some Cash App money as well. Let's do this one will be a $30 Cash App giveaway. And the first person that can put the name of the brand, this is the brand of the first mailer we did here in Maui, brand name. So how this one is Shop Local.
Oh, what was the name of my mailer?
Yeah, the brand
Yeah,
name.
what was the brand name of my mailer? Oh,
Also have an EGM site around it. Yep.
That's a good one. You know, ever since you put me on the spot for how to say Merry Christmas in Hawaiian, like I can't freaking say it. I look at it now and I'm like, Mele Kaliki Maka. Like I have to stop and really think about it though. It's like so come. Yep. Oh, I see people are answering. Somebody said I'm from Oklahoma. I am from Oklahoma. We got a big football game tomorrow. Tomorrow. The Big 12 championship.
Okay.
We can't do the wheel because we'd have to copy everybody's names into it, and we don't have time to do that. I think it's Robert is the first.
Yeah, Robert.
Robert, first one. Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Robert. That's right.
And spike the ball.
Yeah, I saw you spike it. That's awesome. You know, and I was just talking to one of the sharks the other day, and he was asking me, what does decline even mean? So I always explain it, Nick, as it's kind of like the word, the word thingamajig. Like when people say, oh, hand me the thingamajig, like, because they can't think of the name of whatever it is they're talking about. Like, it's a universal word that you can use for a lot of different things. Decline is that way, right?
Yeah. Decline.
Yeah, because people say, give me decline, and like.
Yeah, you guys might have you might have seen that name Decline as like a brand name in itself on like backpacks and like luggage and different types of like sport equipment. And that was a brand that was made here. I went to the school with the kid. His dad actually made it. And but yeah, it's a slang term. It's like a pidgin slang term here in Hawaii that people who speak pidgin, they use it to really, they use it as like Tom said, pass me the thingamajig, pass me the kind, everything.
And for those,
that kind
pidgin is like a local slang that people talk.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
I cannot do it at all. But sometimes I hear Paige and Sophie, they come and they'll say things, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yep. Well, do we have any good questions we can chat about for like another 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, let me look on here.
Because there were a couple of good popular questions this week.
Yeah, so let's see. We've got one was a question from James, who actually lives here on Maui too. James lives here on Maui. He says, what's the best way to create another GMB listing for another location of the same business without potentially hurting SEO?
It's funny. So James actually called me and asked me that question. And we had like a Zoom call, which I think I recorded actually with James, me, L, and another one of his friends who's interested in doing some SEO. And you're going to get a lot of different ways and opinions from people on how. Yeah, Cameron, you're right. Dog the Bounty Hunter had declined bail bonds. You're absolutely correct. That's hilarious. Love that show, man. Love that show.
I saw him walking down the street in Lahaina one day. I was like, oh, I hope he's not here for me.
Well, so yeah, you're going to get a lot of different takes on the Google My Business, opening up multiple locations. And in reality, I looked into this a little further, and Google has made it a little easier for you to add a business with multiple locations. But for James specifically, my recommendation was to probably create another Google. He wanted to expand his business from one island, Maui. He wanted to go to another island. And I just wasn't sure that just adding another location in his Google My Business was going to be the strongest, most effective way to bring him up in maps for where he's at. So keeping him there, keeping that SEO intact, and then adding another pin on the map on another island. So, there was a lot of good information there that people shared in response to his question. My thoughts were, I would add another pin on the map in Kauai. It'd be like Wailea Movers dash Kauai or something like that, or moving company in Kauai by Wailea Movers, something like that, where that pin can be unique, but you can also bring it back. You can connect it to a page on your website. So like waileamovers.com/Kauai. And that way you could leave everything. Like, he's already doing really well on Maui. And I think adding some relevance to somewhere else, I don't know how that would affect his SEO there as well. I could be wrong, but that's just I know for sure you can add a pin on the map over there and start ranking really strong right out of the gate, because there's not a lot of competition. And there's nothing really to lose. There's no downside of doing it that way other than just not having it under one actual listing in your GMB dashboard. So that's my take. You're going to get a lot of different takes, but that's how I'd probably do it.
That's a good one. Let's see. Carl says, any recommendations for outsourcing GMB and social media account setup? That's a good question.
Yeah, Carl, that is a really good question. So there are a lot of ways to do that too. Here, what we're doing is we create teams. We hire people to help us with Google My Business. We hire people to help us with social media account setup. And then we use a tool like Bright Social to regularly post to social media accounts. But, you can use, in case of buying Google My Business outsourcing, like signals, like citations and backlinks and things like that. We use like a service like Web20, but also we will have someone on our team, will hire a VA and train them how to do social media account setup. We'll train them. And then that way we have someone that we can always use moving forward, that we can just pay, we can keep them on our team. We can maybe give them other things, grow their skill set so that they can become like a full stack marketer on our team. And, we don't have to work with a faceless bench somewhere do something for us. It's much, for me at least, and I know for Tom, it's much easier to train somebody once how to do something and have them on your team. And as long as they're like a smart person, you can train them to do other things. So when you get more things to do, you can give them those other tasks and really help you out. And we, by the way, we show you how to do that stuff in the Shark Alliance. And our private coaching program is really specifically like a really, we help you build that team, right? In our private coach program. But again, in the Shark Alliance, we have a lot of case studies on how to do that stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. I saw this question. Ralph was saying he's using the template for the agency website. Seems to be slow. Those speed tests tell me what to do. I don't understand. I'm using a plugin, but not sure if this does everything that I want it to, and the settings are confusing. Any advice? So Ralph, typically with, there are a couple of things. Like, one is you could go to a site like, what's the name of that site, Nick? It's called Legit.
Legit. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Legit. You can usually find people on there that will do like some speed optimization for you. Like, they'll take a look at your site and make the changes that you want. In one of our courses, we have a course called Site Speed Profits, where we use site speed as a foot in the door, right? We use it as a way to open a conversation with potential clients. And then we give you the actual outsourcer that we use inside there to fulfill the service. So you could do something like that. I would also, I'm also just curious, like what the scores were and how slow is it really? Most of the time when we see people fretting about site speed, it's not really that big of a concern, right, Nick?
Yeah. A lot of the time, those tools that people use to test speed, like GT metrics or web page test, like whenever you put your URL in that tool and the tool has to go out and load the website, there are some things that make that tool not give you the 100% accurate time. For example, if you have a map on the page you're trying to test, like a Google Map embed, the tool is going to wait for that section of the website to call Google, get that information, and bring it back. Now, the rest of your website is done and loaded, but that little section is telling the tool that you're not done yet. And that is going to give you the impression that your website is a lot slower than it is. But really, that tool is just a guide to tell you, what things could be potentially making your website slow. So first of all, don't take that as the end all be all. Second, your hosting, you could be using, I don't know, you're probably not, but you could be using a hosting provider that's terrible, or you could be hosting your website on a provider that's completely overloaded. You could be having multiple sites on the one hosting provider. So that could be something as well. But one of the easiest things to do, if you're not familiar with how to optimize a website for speed and all that stuff, is, as Tom mentioned, we have a course that's really all about site speed optimization. It's called Site Speed Profits. And then not only do we show you how to optimize your site, but we also give you the outsourcer who will make your website speed a lot faster.
It's a great foot in the door strategy. Donald, website client system is the same as Website Profit Monster. So when you go to log into Website Profit Monster, you should see all of we've just rebranded it as Website Client System.
Awesome. Ralph, one last thing. Ralph, you might want to make a post in the Facebook group and give us your URL so we can kind of look at it. The other sharks can look at it. We all can look at it, give you some feedback if there's anything else that we can. You might want to make your first #ask question, right? #ask, and then share the question, post a link to your website so we can have a look and we can all jump in and give you some feedback as to what could be going on.
Yeah. And Darla, so we use a couple of different things. So with the AGM setup that we're currently running, we're using ConvertKit to manage the emails to that list. In terms of offline sharks, we used Aweber for a long time, but we moved over to ActiveCampaign. So ConvertKit and ActiveCampaign, like, what's the big difference? Which one should you do? ActiveCampaign allows you to do a lot more segmentations and things like that, which is why we use it in offline sharks. I don't know that you necessarily need all of that when you're, starting out and growing your agency, maybe down the road. ConvertKit is nice because it's super simple, easy to use, and I think it's free, right, Nick?
Yeah, they have a free version.
Yeah. So, but I use ConvertKit at tomgaddis.com. We use it for the AGM stuff as well, and then we use ActiveCampaign. So,
Patty, yeah, I use Groove for some landing pages to create some quick landing pages for like AdWords campaigns and stuff. We also have some websites on there that templates that you can use. I've built a couple of websites with it. It's not my main go-to for website building, but that's because I really build custom websites. If I didn't know how to build custom websites, I would totally use it for that. But there are a lot of use cases for it.
I don't know what Darla's asking. What was the name of that again? I don't know what
I think she's talking about Site Speed Profits.
Oh, okay.
That's the core. You can find it on our website, Miss Darla, offlinesharks.com/shop, and just look for Site Speed Profits.
Yeah.
And also it might even be on the 12 deals of Christmas. So you might want to look there.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the holiday extravaganza. We love this show every year. And, we really want you guys to have a safe, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, safe New Year, all that stuff. We're not going to have a live show next week because Christmas Day falls on Friday. But we will be back the following week, which is January 1st. We will be doing a live show on January 1st. So, on behalf of Nick, myself, the team, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Couple things to keep in mind. We do have some kind of adjusted support hours. We do have team members working, like we're not closing down or anything like that for the holidays. So, you can still reach us via offlinesharks.com/support, posting things in the Facebook group, that kind of stuff. Just if the response takes a little longer than normal, just bear with them because we may be on a smaller staff for those days, but we'll be hanging around and take some time, enjoy the time with your family. Take a little breather, get centered, get ready to just freaking kick 2021's butt. Cause after Christmas, we're going to be going full steam ahead and we want you guys to come with us.
Yeah, you said that well. I was going to say the exact same thing. Take a little moment to drink your eggnog and your hot chocolate and build some
Gather
gingerbread
yourself.
houses.
Because it's about to get real up in here.
Because we are going to destroy 2021. Can I get an amen?
Yeah. Yes. That is absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I think it's got it coming to it. So let's do it, everybody.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Thanks again for tuning in. Stay safe, everybody, and aloha.
You've been listening to the Sharks Live Show, your weekly local marketing jam session. Every week, packed full of local marketing strategy, tactics, tips, and fun. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from this show. And we hope you had fun along the way. We know we did. Don't forget to leave a like on this stream. Drop a comment below and share it with anyone you think might find it useful. And if you're not already a member of the most valuable marketing group on Facebook, head over to offlinesharks.com/group to join right now for free. There's more exciting new marketing info coming at you throughout the week. Nick's YouTube video on Sundays at nickponte.com/YouTube, and Tom's weekly podcast called What's the Secret, with a new episode each Tuesday at tomgaddis.com. And then back here next Friday for the Sharks Live Show. Till then, this is the Sharks Live Show, signing off.